I'm in northern Italy, preparing for a 5-day, 125-kilometer run hike across the spectacular Dolomiti Mountains. My first stop is the World War I open-air war museum of Cinque Torre. Back in 1915, war came to these valleys when Italy invaded what was the Austro-Hungarian Empire, and a war of attrition began. This high-altitude landscape is definitely one of the most dramatic and drastic battlefields ever fought over.
I'm eating a sandwich. This is what we do. Get out of bed, eat while you walk, warm up, and then maybe run eventually. I'm not in any rush to run. I've got about a 1,000-meter climb up behind me, and it is gonna be epic. You actually couldn't make up more beautiful scenery in your imagination. I mean, it's so beautiful. Thumbs up. All the way up.
So just to give some perspective, between those two rock faces, there's a zigzag, and that's the trail we just came down.
I have to say, it's fantastic. Up here you'll see tons of couples in their 60s and their 70s hiking up here. You'll see families with 3-4 kids all coming up here doing overnighting. Very inspiring. I'm at the World War I Museum up here in the Dolomiti, and all around us is the sort of ground zero for the combat between the Austro-Hungarian Empire and the Italians, and they kind of pitted one another against one another from valley to valley, and so the fighting was quite fierce. And it's been good to see that actually the Italians have done a very good job commemorating the history of the World War I here. Once again, I begin my morning without coffee. That's quite tragic, all in all. And now I'm just heading down this gorgeous valley in front of me, stone strewn and whatnot. And I've got about a 30-kilometer day to get to Valhandro. It looks like the weather is starting to change, so I'm certainly happy that I've gotten a head start on things, because you never want to be up high when the weather gets crappy. It's raining. Even in the rain, it is spectacular in the Dolomites. Well, now that my feet are already wet, who cares? I'll just go right through the river. This is me going from being extremely confident and running the last like 8 kilometers of my track to totally getting turned around and going, where am I? Uphill grind, last one of the day, I think, unless there's another surprise.
This is my process of de-stinking after a long day.
Whatever you do, do not look down if you're afraid of heights. Not bad for my morning, I'm telling you. Out here, the landscapes are so spectacular that when you get to just a beautiful valley and not a spectacular valley, you're like, meh, I'll keep going, see what else I can see. It's just that beautiful out in the Dolomites. Are you filming me? Good morning from Refuge Locatelli. This is a really busy place during the day. There's a parking lot nearby, so people just do the last few kilometers hiking in. But if you are patient and you end up getting yourself a room here, the beauty is you come out here at sunrise and there's just a few of us. Everyone's snapping pictures. The people who come out to places like Locatelli, they love the mountains. They like to walk. And by virtue of that, you're going to be probably surrounding yourself with like-minded people. And I think that's the power of coming to a place like Locatelli that has a kind of a collective spirit. Allez, allez, allez! I literally thought the last 10 Ks of my run walk into Cortina were gonna be a no-brainer. And here I am, I've been like, because the trails come in and out of the highway, which is first of all pretty ludicrous, and they're just not well marked. So now I'm bushwhacking to find my trail. Good times. So not exactly the high I wanted to end on, but perhaps that's life, it's the adventure, right? It doesn't always happen the way you want it or you expect it. And I guess that's a good thing. This is the home stretch through farmers' fields. Gelato!